Hi, I'm Brian Murphy from Excel Ministries, and we're here to talk with Jonathan and just give you a little insight into our internships and why we do what we do here at Excel. So, Jonathan, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan Anderson, and it's my joy to serve as Senior Associate Pastor at Countryside Bible Church. My wife, Christy, and I have been married for 21 years, and we have 5 daughters. One who's almost 20, and then our youngest is 13. So that's us.
Yeah. You were an Excel intern way back in the day, 2003-ish or so, and maybe one of our first 10 interns. And tell us about that, if you can remember way back then. How was that experience as an Excel intern?
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to do an Excel internship at a time when I was interested in full-time ministry. That was the direction that had been affirmed in my life by some of the leadership in the church that I was at, and I was really considering what the next steps would be for me. And I'd considered seminary, trying to just find a position as like a youth pastor. That was what my heart was in, and I'd had some experience in that previously, just when I was in college, and then had the opportunity for an internship that really was kind of the best of all worlds. It gave me the chance to be actively involved in real ministry, which was exciting to me, not to just be in a classroom, but also to do that with oversight and with feedback to be able to learn and grow. A
lot of the guys have mentioned that. I wanted to follow up. Why is that feedback so important, that you just don't preach and then move on, but really in everything in Excel is feedback?
You don't know what you don't know, and so some of it is just you can think you're doing something a particular way, and to have input from others to help you see things that maybe you don't see. So to learn and grow in the variety of different elements of ministry, whether that's administration, teaching, shepherding, people skills, that feedback is just really, really helpful.
How has Excel helped you, all that training and since helped you in your position now, really overseeing a larger church and overseeing a big staff?
Yeah. There's a lot of ways that Excel laid a foundation for the 20 or so years of ministry that the Lord has given me in a pastoral role. And I think one of the things that Excel does is give a breadth of exposure and experience, and obviously that's continued for me since I completed my internship. But to have an appreciation for the diversity of ministries in the church, that's an intentional aspect of Excel. That's really the nature of my role, is to think of the church as a whole and to be engaged with the variety of different ministries and ministry leaders that are involved in our church. I think also just the skills that aren't always taught formally in ministry preparation, the administration and leadership and some of those things that are cultivated in Excel. I mean, I think personally some of the things that I was challenged with in my internship of being willing to have hard conversations when necessary, but to do those in the right way, those kinds of things I still see the fruit of.
And now you're in the unique role, not only of having been in the internship, been a youth pastor, been a family pastor, now a senior associate. Yep. Now you've had now the opportunity to train a number of other Excel interns, and how has that been for you?
Yeah, it's been such a joy to have the opportunity to invest now in men who are eager to learn and eager to grow and love the local church. So I have the joy of overseeing some interns directly. So there's several guys that I'm the guy who's interfacing with them on their assignments and giving real practical direction to the things they're involved in and feedback. And I also get to work with a number of other pastors on our staff who have interns working with them and get to help them as they're investing in those guys. And one of the joys of ministry when you've been involved in ministry for a long time is the opportunity to invest in others who are eager for that and eager to learn, and to be able to hopefully help them learn from the mistakes I've made and the things that I've seen that have gone well and the biblical wisdom the Lord's given over years, to be able to invest that. And obviously, we want to be intentional not to have interns replacing the gifted members of our church who are going to serve here for a long time, but the blessing that they are to our church and our ministries and to our pastoral staff, as they're equipped, as they become capable in both teaching and shepherding, just the real ministry that they're doing.
How many interns, including yourself, are on pastoral staff here?
4 of our 8 pastors are XL grads, like 9 interns right now.
Maybe lastly, Jonathan, just somebody who's out there that may be thinking about joining XL or being an intern.
I would say because of Christ's love for the local church and the importance of the local church and the people in the local church, having the opportunity to grow and develop the not only knowledge that's needed for faithful ministry, but to cultivate the giftedness that the Lord has given and the character, so that you don't mess up. But it's not okay to say, well, I'm just gonna I'll just learn as I go, when these are eternal realities and people that Christ loves. I think the other thing I would say is just the opportunity to build deep relationships. You look at the New Testament and you have Paul writing to Timothy after he's been in ministry, and that type of a relationship, it's not just about the couple years of an internship and then, all right, you're out there on your own and we've done our thing and you go do it. There's a deep bond and affection, and so you're going to continue to have that support and help as you go, so that you're never done learning, but you've got relationships and mentors who are going to be there for you.
That's really part of our joy at Excel, is to develop those relationships and then keep them going for many, many years.
Absolutely.
Jonathan, thanks for taking time, your busy schedule, to meet with us.
Always a
and
pleasure.
share.
Yeah.
And thank you on behalf of the church for what you're doing and how you're investing in the life of others. We're thankful. So,
Well, thank you.